should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
Can't talk you out of it. Please, at least try to be sneaky about it.
Here we go.
Get your butts in here!
Hey,
Shut up and get ready if you're here for the race. The good old is about.
Phew, I just about managed it.
I knew you could do it, Prince. That was some nice driving.
Well, that confirms Ace's prediction. Let's let her know.
How'd my prediction turn out?
I can't tell you if you cover your ears.
Beelzebub! Was Ace right about the race?
Yeah, she nailed it.
Really? Are you serious?
Fiends don't lie.
Oh, what a relief! I did it! I've turned things around! Oh, I knew I had it in me! I'm great at whatever I put my mind to!
She was quick to get carried away.
I've got my groove back! That settles it! I'll set up shop here!
Yay! Can you read my fortune too?
Gladly.
That seems to have worked out.
You just made it up as you went along, huh?
I just believed in you, Prince.
A fresh start. I am reborn as... Spino seems to have improved my psychic abilities some. My clients are happy too.
Here we go. Do you need anything?
See you later.
If enemies take you by surprise, just stay calm and try to get distance from them.
And then run away.
Running in a blind panic gives them more chances to hit you in the back. Assess the situation calmly instead.
Boy, I prefer running toward them.
Fighting in cramped areas like cliffs, beware of blind spots. Getting caught off guard puts you at a disadvantage.
I definitely hate to lose like that. I'll be careful.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town. The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground. A lot, old man? I traveled around to all sorts of places in my youth, but there's still so much to see.
This trip should be fun for you then.
Wish I could just relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
It's the leader of the raptors. Do be careful, Prince.
Don't let your guard down.
You been around Samland a lot, old man?
I traveled around to all sorts of places in my youth, but there's still so much to see.
This trip should be fun for you then.
Wish I could just relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
This place is overflowing with creatures you'd never see in Sandland.
The different climate in this region inherently results in a different ecosystem.
Does that mean there could be totally different kinds of demons here too?
Well, I don't know about that. Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Thanks. Well, so it goes.
Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Thanks.
Spots are generally no good in the water either.
Got it, okay? I know how to keep myself from drowning.
Why do I have doubts?
It's odd that few people seem to live around here, considering how resource-rich the place is.
My guess is that most of the terrain is too rugged to build sizable settlements on. So as a result, whatever towns do exist must be densely...
Thank you!
Whoop!
I wonder why so many of the roads around this area are paved.
Yeah, seems they're taking care of the roads around the capital.
I remember my father always used to say that roads are the lifeblood of a country.
Bumpy roads are fun, but I'll admit, it's easier to drive on smooth ones. Here we go. Whoop. Here we go. The forest land isn't all plants. There's lots of rocky cliffs, too.
The environment's not as hostile to life as Sandlands, but still dangerous in its own right.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Makes the tons more exciting. Sure looks sturdy, but I bet I can break it with enough force. It's all hills and wilderness.
Lots of soldiers in this area.
Keep a close eye on your surroundings. Fritz, we're sinking into the water. This won't work.
Whoa! Here we go. Forest land isn't all plants. There's lots of rocky cliffs, too.
The environment's not as hostile to life as Sandlands, but still dangerous in its own right.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Makes the tons more exciting. The enemies around here look kinda tough.
Indeed. The army's well trained, and the wild beasts look vicious.
Great. So we're in for even more trouble.
Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Yeah. Normal people couldn't hope to afford them. Only the army and the rich.
Nice to have actual roads after Sandland's dirt tracks.
That's because
At least that was sort of fun.
I wonder why so many of the roads around this area are paved.
yeah, seems they're taking care of the roads around the capital.
I remember my father always used to say that roads are the lifeblood of a country.
Bumpy roads are fun, but I'll admit, it's easier to drive on smooth ones.
Something's been on my mind for a while. Don't you get bitten by insects dressed like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Nothing. If it doesn't bother you, then never mind.
I, for one, have been using insect repellent.
Well, so it goes. Whoa! Isn't that a Forestland Bandits mark?
Yep, we've got bandits just like you do.
There are bad apples wherever you go.
Let's stay on our guard, Prince.
Thieves schmeeves. They're just punching bags. Me. Whoop. Hut.
Gotta say, the scale of this place is impressive.
That hurt you.
Be careful! That's cheating! I won't miss. I'll get you next time.
Here we go.
You got this!
Take that.
Cheating!
A container in the hangar?
Kinda looks like a military base. Whoop. Hup. Hit. Here we go. Hup.
Gotta say, the scale of this place is impressive.
A container in the hangar?
Kinda looks like a military base. Hup. Take that!
Cool about.
Nice! One down!
Someone to beat up, huh? Boom! Take that! Mark
Take that! Hut.
Shabby. Gotcha!
That hurt, you stupid... Ow! Ow, ow!
What was that?
It looks to me like we just found the club's hideout.
They chose a very secluded location for it.
Maybe to have the sea as an escape.
I have no business with thieves. Get lost now! Night, night.
Take that!
Eat this! You're not getting away! no business with thieves. Get lost now! Fire! Move! Not
Take that! Take this!
You're not getting away!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Night, night! You're not getting away! Whoa!
Take
I'm
that!
not done yet! That was just horrible! Night, night!
Take that!
I'm
So far, so good!
yet. You're not getting away! You're not getting away! Night, night!
So annoying!
Sorry, can't help right now.
Hurt, you stupid jerk!
You're not getting away!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Fire!
So annoying!
Sorry, can't help right now.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Whoa! That was just horrible!
So far, so good!
Getting away!
See? Thieves are the best!
It looks to me like we just found the club's hideout.
They chose a very secluded location for it.
Maybe to have the sea as an escape route. Hey, I need 100 rust removers.
For yourself? I didn't know demons rusted.
No, not for me.
Oh, what's it for then?
An old well. The plumbing is rusty and we'd like to clean it.
Could you take apart the plumbing and apply the rust remover directly? That'd let you use it more efficiently.
No, we just want to clear the rust out with the plumbing intact.
Is that not possible?
It would be if I had enough ingredients to make that much rust remover.
We can get them for you. What do you need?
I'll need some of this and some of that. About this much of the former and this much of the latter should do me.
There should be scorpions south of Merrick Battleship, and cobras can be found in small ruins.
Got it! Let
How's it going? Oh, how exciting! Let's see. 1, 2... Yep, it's all here. All done. Here are your 100 rust removers.
How much do we owe you?
Don't worry about it. I'll keep the leftover venom as payment.
Oh, thanks.
This should fix up the old well. Let's pass it on to Chiffonnet.
Huh? Are they?
See, junk parts are usually the scraps that don't work anymore. But sometimes you find some treasure among all the trash. That's the real fun of being a junker.
Wow, neat! It's like a treasure hunt!
A treasure hunt, huh? Sounds nicer when you put it that way.
You guys look like you're having fun.
Oh, Beelzebub! Listen to this! Gita knows loads of cool stuff about junk parts. P-Top,
My real dream is to open up my own junk store someday. But I'd forgot all about it somehow, till I spoke to you. Anyway, forget that. He's been teaching.
Look at how well you two are getting on together. Looks like I chose the right brother for Hugh.
Beelzebub, he doesn't know about that yet.
What do you mean, brother?
Well, Beelzebub asked me what I wished for, and I said an older brother, so he found someone for me.
Who did he find?
Yeah, well, you could be. Only if you want to, though.
Hugh, I can't be your brother.
That's not even possible.
Hugh.
It's okay. It's sorry to put you on the spot.
Why not, though?
'Cause I'm scared.
What about?
I used to have a little sister. She was clever, just like you. But when she was 8, she got sick and passed away. If something like that were to happen to me again... And that's not all. A big bro's gotta set a good example for his sibling. But like I told you, wannabe junkers take their code real serious. There's only one way to resign from the gang. And it ain't pretty. I might not even survive. And the last thing I want is for Hugh to feel the same pain I went through. That's what scares me. So, I can't be his big bro.
Great, we screwed everything up with both Hugh and Gite. We've got the rust remover!
Thanks!
I'll help.
Did it work?
Yay!
Looks like that did the trick.
Great. Now the water's safe to drink.
Thank you. I'm gonna go tell everyone.
Whew! Thanks a million. I wish there was some way to repay you. Oh, I dug this out while I was repairing the... I think it's a part for something?
Nice! Thanks!
Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Then it's settled.
Hey, those junk parts that Gita was selling? I showed them to a peddler and was told I got an awesome buy. He should quit the wannabes and open up a junk shop.
There's not a single decent soul to be found among the wannabes. That's what I thought anyhow. But Gite seems different. He helps out with town projects, and all the kids love him.
Wonder why Hugh is so down in the dumps lately. He was so happy to have found a big brother figure, too. Hugh may be mature for his age, but he's still a kid.
You know, Gite seems so happy when he's with you. You can't see his face, but you can just tell from how he laughs. He really turned out to be a great guy, you know?
Seems like the townspeople think Gita's A-okay. Maybe because he's changed his tune? Hugh isn't feeling any better, though. Maybe we should try cheering him up a...
Do you need anything? See you later.
Beelzebub! Have you seen Gite around?
Can't say I have. What's up?
He's vanished! I can't help thinking. Did he leave because of me?
Not like I would know, but I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, I doubt that myself. He wouldn't go running off when he knows that would hurt you.
But everyone in the village, they're all saying Gite went back to his gang. It's all my fault.
Hey, cheer up.
Really?
And hey, this was my idea after all.
Yeah, that you roped the rest of us into, Prince.
That's enough out of you, thief.
Thanks, Beelzebub. I'll be waiting.
You've been around Samland a lot, old man?
I traveled around to all sorts of places in my youth, but there's still so much to see.
This trip should be fun for you then.
Wish I could just relax and enjoy it, but not when so many others are suffering.
Got it out of your system yet?
Nah, we're just getting started. Traitors got to be punished. You know you can't get off that easy. If If you want us to stop so bad, you oughta quit trying to be such a do-gooder.
That I can't do. I've been living scared of having anything truly important to me. Running around doing stupid crap with guys like you just to fill that hole. And now, I finally found it. Something important. Something worth going straight for.
Oh, that's so. Then die for...
Stop right there!
Huh? Who gave you permission to come all the way out here?
Are all you guys reading off the same script or something?
I suggest you get out of here. If you don't want to get hurt, kid.
He's right! Turn back before you get caught up in this!
You heard the man, Prince. Let's leave them to it.
I don't wanna. No one tells me what to do.
Oh, this is my score to settle! Stay out of it!
But you'll die if I don't do something, Gita.
If I do, then so be it. It's too late to...
I'm warning you, don't stick...
Fine. You're too honest for your own good.
Now then, how about you recite for me the wannabe Junker Code? Take what you want, by any means necessary, right? Your means is making me cry uncle. Mine is lasting until you get bored and beat the crap out of me. It's on, you morons!
Bring it. We'll have you still licking your wounds in the afterlife.
Prince, at this rate, he's going to...
I know. Hey, hold on. I'm getting in on this after all.
You again? I told you this ain't none.
Was that the problem? It's totally my business. He's my friend.
Prince, did you just call a human a friend?
A friend's allowed to help out, right? Besides, I'm just getting what I want by any means necessary.
Beelzebub.
You'll regret. Oh, I'll show you what happens to snot-nosed...
So far, so good! Yeah. Yeah. Take that! Yeah.
Unbelievable! Flying! Why'd you help me out?
I promised Hugh I'd bring his big brother back.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Oh, shove it. So what now?
Guess I gotta head back to Spino. Can't imagine anyone's gonna be happy to see me, though.
You think so? Seems to me humans change their minds like socks. What I mean is, if you change, so will those around you. But you gotta wanna change. It's all up to you.
Pretty wise words, Prince.
Humans change, huh? Guess I have. Since I met you, he made me remember a lot I thought I'd forgotten. But if my old pals come for payback, it's gonna cause problems for the other villagers. And you.
Big whoop. I'll just stomp him again. I think you're just scared of seeing Hugh.
Looks like that's a bullseye.
Well, come on! All I did was make him feel like trash. He'd be better off without a...
Back and forth. I can't deal with this wishy-washy feeling stuff.
Who you calling wishy-washy? Fine, I'll go back. Watch me. I owe you, Beelzebub, so I won't break my promise, all right?
Yeah, you sure sound committed.
Shut up. Fine. I'm going. Thanks. You moron!
Gita, you came back!
Yeah, it's tough to face everyone. But I've decided to stay. So, what were you talking about earlier?
Don't worry about it. Sorry that I made things weird.
No, I mean... Wait, I wanted to have a real talk with you about it. I mean,
Like I said, it's okay. I was selfish. I put you in a bad spot.
Hugh...
Hey, don't shut him down like that. Just listen to him for a minute. He risked his life to leave the wannabes and come back to you.
What?
Nothing. Leave the wannabes, you get thrashed a bit. That's all.
What? But why would you?
I've decided. I want to be your brother.
Uh-huh? But you said you couldn't.
And I wasn't lying. I couldn't. Not then. I just didn't have the guts to face the chance of experiencing that kind of pain again. But ever since I said that I wouldn't, my heart won't stop aching. And I wondered if that's how I made you feel too. And the pain got so much worse. That's when I knew. There was nothing left for me to be afraid of, because nothing could hurt worse than what I was already feeling.
Gita.
Weird story, huh? I was so scared of pain, but it ended up giving me courage.
Wow. You thought that much of me?
Yeah, I did. A real lot. So, wanna go scorpion hunting? Or sand surfing? Or maybe...
Gita?
Oh, and I'm gonna need someone to help out at my junk shop. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to do right now. And I've been thinking, if I become your brother, we can do it all together. And that'll be real fun. What? I say something funny?
It's just that most of the stuff you want to do sounds like work. Where'd you find this upstanding citizen, Beelzebub?
I promised I'd find you a stand-up guy to be your brother, didn't I?
Blech. Upstanding? That's so cringe.
Thank you, Beelzebub. And welcome back, big brother.
Ah, that's even more cringe.
Good.
Oh, speaking of good news, I know what job I want to do. I've decided to open up a junk shop. So, drop by anytime. You got in on the ground floor, so expect tip-top service.
Sure will.
I'll help you with the grand...
Ah! Could this get any more embarrassing?
Looks like Gite's new life might take some getting used to.
The hell? This is a fine town, you moron! But get ready. I'm gonna make it even better. Hey, Beelzebub! Drop by anytime.
Do you need any? See you later. Here we go.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha! Nice! One down! Nice! One down! Old man, what would you do if you ran into a tough enemy?
Let's see. Well, I'd start by observing them carefully. Knowing what they can do and what their weaknesses are will help you fight effectively.
Observe them, huh? I'll try that next time.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it. It's the leader of the Raptors.
Watch out for its fiery breath in particular. Prince, easy on the boost! Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discovery.
Well, so it goes. At least that was sort of fun. What goes through your head in the middle of a fight? How I'm gonna beat the other guy to a pulp.
That's a start, but you might get better results by predicting what your enemy is going to do and reacting accordingly. You'll find it hard to lose if you're always fighting on favorable terms.
EO, what do you mean you can't complete my order?
I'm sorry, but my supplier suddenly disappeared. I've done what I can, but I have no way of getting what you ordered.
You have to. I've already paid you for them. And I don't take kindly to folks who don't keep to their word.
I know, but what can I do? Hey, do you guys know anyone who can supply these?
Have we seen those things somewhere?
I might have seen them in a shop in Spino.
Really? Thank you.
Hold on just a second. I'm not letting you get away.
But I can't get your order unless I go to Spino.
Then you guys go and get it for him. I'll repay you, of course. How's this sound for your trouble? It's a deal. I'm counting on you. Oh, did you get them for me? Ah, thanks. Here's your reward. I always keep my end of the deal.
Thanks.
I seriously owe you one. Spino sounds like a place where a guy could really thrive.
Depends on the person, really, but that's certainly true. All sorts of people have found success there. From a well-connected item supplier, even an argumentative but kind-hearted ex-wannabe junker manages to run a thriving junk shop there.
Wait. Did you say an argumentative wannabe junker? What's his name?
Gite.
It is him! So that's where he went, huh?
What's this? You know him?
He's the supplier I was talking about! Oh, I'm gonna let him have it for leaving.
Now it's getting interesting.
Gite! What the hell do you think you're doing ditching your job? A junker almost tore me a new one because of you!
Sorry. I left the wannabes, so I've been laid up recovered from that for a while.
I'm glad you don't associate with those louts anymore, but still.
I hate to get all cheesy, but it's thanks to these guys here. Everyone here's stupid nice, too. It's a place where even someone like me can start a new life, you know?
Must be nice to find somewhere you belong.
Why don't you move here, too? I'll show you around the place.
Don't bother, you big show-off. Moving here's not such a bad idea, though. My rep at the Junkers Market's in tatters anyway.
Okay. I'll introduce you to Mayor Tor once I'm done closing up.
Thanks.
Well, that was easy.
That's one new resident.
This place changed, Gite. Time for a new start for me, too. Hey, what do you think?
What do you mean?
The scenery around town. Don't you wish there was more green?
Honestly, I don't care either way.
Well, you should. Man cannot live on bread alone, you know.
I don't even know what that means.
It means you can't feel truly alive without feeding your soul, too.
True. Now that everyone in town doesn't have to worry about keeping their bellies full anymore, a little greenery couldn't hurt.
Exactly. And improving the sites would attract even more people.
So, you're saying we should paint all the houses green?
No. I'm talking about plants. I want Spino to be lush with greenery, like forest land.
Then how about I hop on over there and uproot some of theirs?
That won't work. Plants need specific environments to grow.
Then what do you want us to do?
I have an acquaintance named Shu who lives in Kentar. She's a botanist, so I'm sure she'd know what'll grow here.
Guess we'll go ask.
Thanks.
Forestland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
We'll have to take the long way around. This place is too convoluted.
Yes, let's proceed carefully so we don't lose our bearings.
Don't you get lost now, BLs.
Careful in the swamp. It's slow going. In some places, there's no solid ground.
Like quicksand?
Kind of. At least it won't sweep you away.
Loads of swamps are the one problem with having more water than you know what to do with.
It's dangerous here, Prince. Let's not stick around.
We'll be fine as long as we watch our step. Let's go! Heart symbol. So there are bandits here too?
Yeah, looks like they've claimed this area.
Let's keep our eyes open and profile low.
Sounds like a plan. Let's be careful.
Please don't.
Get us into trouble, right? You're a broken record. Why should a fiend like me have to stay out of some human's way, and not the other way around?
This place is overflowing with creatures you'd never see in Sandland.
The different climate in this region inherently results in a different ecosystem.
Does that mean there could be totally different kinds of demons here too?
Come on! That failed you haven't seen the light!
Well, I don't know about that.
Here we go.
Did you know you can see the ocean from the edge of Forestland?
I guess I did wash up by the sea. Yeah. Didn't really think to take it in then. The sea sure is huge.
I've heard that most of the world is actually covered by ocean.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
forest land isn't all plants. There's lots of rocky cliffs, too.
The environment's not as hostile to life as Sandlands, but still dangerous in its own right.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Makes the tons more exciting. Here we go.
You don't have to engage every last enemy. Picking your battles to save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough. Don't want to be tired out for the fights we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
Something's been on my mind for a while. Don't you get bitten by insects dressed like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Nothing. If it doesn't bother you, then never mind.
I, for one, have been using insect repellent.
Okay. Okay. Hello?
Hey there! Thank you so much. See you!
Hey, Beelzebub! Drop by anytime!
Do you need it? See you later.
Hey there! Thank you so much. See you!
Do you need anything? See you later.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town.
Well, so it goes.
See these tire tracks? That's a sign that someone's been here before us. Following them might lead us to a useful location like a village or town. The car should also go a bit faster than it would on unpacked ground. People used to pass through here all the time. Now, the entire area is deserted. The neat roads disappeared under the sand, and only deadly creatures replaced them.
Maybe humans disappearing isn't always a good thing.
They'll probably come back when the water does.
Still can't come to terms with just how vast the outside world is. Don't want to think about how hard it would be to get around without vehicles.
But it used to be even bigger, and there were no vehicles.
Civilization truly made the world smaller.
In more ways than one.
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Damn it! This weapon's busted!
Prince, it's good to wander off the beaten path sometimes. Detours can be the source of all sorts of discoveries.
True. We might come across other travelers' abandoned belongings or usable equipment.
Spoken like a true thief. Nice! One down! Tell me something. How do humans make a living?
Crafts, agriculture, hunting, trade. It's pretty varied. And some bad eggs resort to thievery, of course.
We steal from humans sometimes, too.
That's nothing to be proud of. Unless you're stealing from the army, that is.
You've got a bit of an evil streak yourself.
Here we go.